Well, good morning, everyone. Thomas Montgomery here. We get together with our distribution partners most weekday mornings at this time, 8 o'clock Central, to talk strategies, tips, techniques, share success stories, and most importantly, support each of you. Today, as you will see, that we're going to talk about some recommended scripting that's been very effective for those of you that are either white label partners for our 60-day credit sweep or just simply a referral partner, just simply referring folks in. So let's go through. You should see on the screen on the left-hand side, 60-day credit sweep, real simple landing page. If you want a copy of one of these, Scott Stroud can develop one for you. But it's meant to be real simple. Obviously, titles, free 60-day credit sweep. Tagline is that the free 60-day credit sweep provides a legal, effective, guaranteed, and free way to address applicable derogatory items. Clarifies it's not credit repair. We function through a 501c3 nonprofit, and our process is FTC compliant. From time to time, you'll hear about these credit strategies that are very concerning and that are not FTC compliant. And that's a quick way to get in a lot of trouble. We've gone through a full FTC audit, for better or worse, and made it through without any recommendations for changes. When the FTC audits you, they'll come in and they'll ask for all of your records. I mean, all of your records, every email communication. It is just crazy the amount of information they need, but that's okay. They're doing their job. Appreciate that. We work with the nice attorneys at FTC, and our program is compliant, so you can feel comfortable with that. We have a great number of success stories. We've had different trainings where we went through more than just one, but for the website, we just used this one example, which was a 33-day process. And you can see the before and after, simple information request, a little bit more information describing the two steps where the prospect will complete the form, and then they'll have better credit in 60 days. We go through and give them the highlights of the proposition. But my point today isn't to walk you through this website, although if you want a replicated website like this, again, Scott Stroud, our Chief Marketing Officer, can create one for you. If you're a white label partner, it'd have your branding on it, of course, and all the leads would feed through you. But our real agenda is on the right-hand side. So here we are on July 20th, 2022. Our topic is making money by helping people with bad credit. Now, truth is, you and I know there are a lot of people out there with bad credit, and I think that number is growing nearly exponentially. People through the pandemic, there was disruptions, there was some subsidies and PPP money and such, and so that's come and gone now, and we're seeing all indicators is that there's more and more people having financial trouble now, and bad credit is impacting a lot of them. The good news is you and I can help them get better credit, and our program, of course, is guaranteed and free, and you'll see that matched over here. We have the no risk guarantee, and again, the program is free the way that we've set it up. Okay, so you can help individuals and make money one of two ways, as I made reference. You can become a 60-day credit sweep white label partner. Many of you have already done that, free and easy. Let us know. We'll send over the document, get you set up. The nice thing about being a white label partner is you go out to the marketplace under your branding, not under ours. So it's under your logo, your company, it's your deal. We're just providing the back office services, providing the implementation. Or if you want even simpler, you can just refer them to our website. You make an easy $100. So again, you control your own pricing, as a white label partner. If you're just going to refer them here, which we'll talk about the process, then you make an easy $100. But regardless, the topic today is how to go about most effectively taking this message to the marketplace. So if you're sending an email out to someone, we're going to show you, obviously, spoiler alert, the recommended title, but some of you are using Craigslist and other posting sites, and this would be the title as well. So whether it be the subject line of an email or the title of a posting, what we've seen work really, really well is just simply this: better credit without credit repair free program. So that will get some eyes to view either the email that you've sent or the text that you're sending or a posting like on Craigslist. Now, further content. So we want to provide enough content so they know it's valid and that they're engaged, but you don't want to go on and on too much. So here's what we found that is the most effective. First line, and this could be either in the email or it could be, for instance, on your Craigslist posting. Credit repair, which means disputing negative items, rarely works and can be expensive. So any of you that are in the credit repair business, this isn't a knock on you. I'm sure you've got it figured out. But I think what we can all agree is a lot of people have spent a lot of money on credit repair, and it often doesn't generate the results that they need. So I'm not saying it never works. I'm not saying what you do doesn't work, not at all. But specifically, this is a powerful statement because your my solution is dramatically different than credit repair, than what most people are thinking. And so we're trying to establish that with this kind of contrarian first statement, right? So now we got them thinking, well, if that doesn't work, what does work? And so that gets us to the next line. And this is, again, content that could be put in an email that you're sending out to them or on a posting like Craigslist. What does work is when legal professionals leverage federal laws to block applicable negative items from appearing on your credit report. If the credit bureaus don't comply, which they will, or at least they usually will, then they can be sued. So that is much more effective than just trying to dispute. You know, the worst scenario is it's not mine dispute, and that's horrible, horrible. So what we do know that works is the 60-day credit sweep. So if you're posting this on Craigslist or you're sending out an email, we're going to have to validate pretty quickly, right? Because everybody's heard the great snake oil salesman. So we want to show them results, and it's the same results that we have on the website, the before and the after in a 33-day period. So now we're going to start wrapping it up. So we've got their interest with a good email subject line or a posting line in Craigslist. We've made a rather contrarian strategy to get them thinking, well, what is this about? We tell them what it is. We give them an example of how well it works. Now we need to get ready to close it out and move them to our call to action. So through our new special program, our team of legal professionals will do this for you for free. Talk about improvement through our innovative grant subsidized program. Now we get down to the call to action. So of course, the call to action could very much differ based upon what you're doing. So let's say that you work with Scott Stroud, you have your own site that looks just like this. What would be your call to action? You would direct them to your site, right? But let's say that you don't have your own site, which it's okay, then it could be just this: contact me, meaning you, for details. And we'll get to the process in a moment. And so you don't drive them to the site. You could, but you don't need to. You're just going to collect some basic pieces of information for them and get them from them and get them into the sales funnel. So let's go down to the process, and we can come back and talk about any of this that you want. So obviously you're paid, in my opinion, a lot of money. Maybe you disagree. I mean, if you're just referring people in, you're making $100 a pop. Well, we know that there's a shitload of people with bad credit, and we know that there's a lot of solutions that aren't working. People spend lots and lots of money on credit repair. So the point is there's a big market, and you're spending, there's no cost to be a referral partner. So this is pure profit. You're spending certainly less than 15 minutes to make $100. So is that get rich quick? Of course not. I mean, you can go to medical school or law school and make more money, but just for a side gig to make $100 per referral with no expense, no investment, not bad. And of course, if you want to do more and make more, then you can be a 60-day credit Suite white label partner. Most of these folks are making around $1,000 per deal. We have one young lady in South Carolina, her and her partner actually, so two young ladies in South Carolina. They referred in yesterday 6 people. 6 people. Now they're white label partners, and so they've already collected the money from those 6 people. So they've already been paid. They forwarded us the information so we can go process. So I guess there's a success story for you. 2 people that work together as a team, so we'll call them one white label partner, in their first day had 6 enrollments, right? And so that's a good day. So it obviously works. But let's get back down. So the point I was trying to make before I digressed is it's your responsibility to create awareness. I mean, that's what you're paid to do. You're paid at least 100, but as much as whatever you want to charge if you're a white label partner, that's your role. And so we've talked about leads, and you can just take this and you got to go post it on Craigslist today and probably make some deals. You can send emails out. You can do whatever you want. That's your skill set, but you'll want to create awareness. Ultimately, all you really need from them is their name, their phone, and their email. And so with that, then if you're just a referral partner, then you can submit their information here. Now, what we don't want is just if they have not requested information, we don't want them to come through here, because we don't want to be soliciting people where if you have not gotten their permission that they want more information, then you're not going to put them on here. But if they do want information, it's as simple as putting them on here. I'll tell you that most of you have decided to become a Credit Suite white label partner. That tends to work best, because then you can have your own website. Maybe you already have one, or get a landing page like this, and you're driving them in and it's through your flow. So that's frankly what we would prefer. But if you need simplicity, you can refer them to our website. You would just generate the lead, collect their information, and then submit them on here, which is the website. All right, so let's go back to questions and comments. Our goal today is to describe a great side income opportunity. It's not to get you to buy into MLM or network marketing. There's no cost to be a referral partner. You don't have to pay anything to be set up as a white label partner. The white label partnership has its advantages, right? You're setting your own pricing and you're going out to the marketplace under your own branding, but there's the expectation that you're actively involved, of course. In contrast, you can just be what we call a referral partner and just feed people in periodically. We've provided you our best practice pitch, and Joseph, thank you for your help. Joseph is one of our white label partners. He's a realtor, power hitter up in Northwest Arkansas. And Joseph and others have been very generous in feeding to us what's really working for them. So thank you for that, Joseph and others. And so this is really powerful, using this subject line, whether it be in an email or posting on Craigslist, what have you, using this rather minimalist content, just enough to move them forward. So then you have your call to action. Call to action is typically one of 2 things. If you have your website set up, whether Scott created it or you create it on your own, it doesn't matter. That's not the point. But if you have a website to capture this basic and to share this basic information and to capture their content, their contact information, then that's really the best case scenario. If not, you can simply have them respond back to you, get their name, phone, email, and plug them in here, and then we'll take it from there. All right, so let's go through questions, comments, concerns. And so Warren says, you're making this business so simple. Shame on me, meaning him. Shame on him for not performing yet. No worries, Warren. Yes, we want to make it simple. It's plug and play. David asked about being paid. So great point, David. So if you're a white label partner, like the 2 young ladies from South Carolina, we didn't pay them anything, right? Because they're a white label partner. They controlled the pricing. The clients paid them. They were paid up front. So no, we didn't. The two ladies from yesterday that submitted 6 deals, we didn't pay them a penny, right? Because they were paid directly by the clients. Now, if in contrast, you're a referral partner and you're just feeding them in here, and so they're under our contracts, not under yours, under our pricing, not yours, then that's right, David. We pay $100 a pop and we get a 1099 from you, and we pay weekly via ACH. Real simple. And then Eric is asking if we refer people to the website. Right. So, well, so there's 2 strategies there, Eric. Eric's asking if he just refers people to 60-day credit sweep, then they would put in his name on referred by, and that's correct. I think there's a high element of risk, though, to that, right, Eric? Because they may or may not remember to do so. So technically, you're right. Our recommendation would be for you to instead have them respond back to you, collect their name, phone, and email, and then you plug them in here, because then you obviously, Eric, won't forget yourself. They may or may not remember to put you in there. But with that being said, so there's always good, better, and best. Best is to have your own site, whether it be Scott Stroud, our chief marketing officer, develops one for you, or you develop one on your own, doesn't really matter. But having your own site as a white label partner is certainly the best, because then you're controlling the branding, you're controlling the message, you're controlling the pricing. If you want to set up payment plans for them, what have you. So that is best. Better would be if you're not going to do that, then use this pitch, market, collect their name, phone, and email, and put them in here yourself. So we went from best to better, and then good would be, as Eric suggested, you could market this site out and just tell them, put in referred by your name. Okay, so who has questions, comments, concerns on this campaign? So those of you that are already 60-day credit white label, 60-day credit sweep white label partners, I strongly encourage you to try this campaign. Post it in a couple markets on Craigslist, use it for email blast. You could do a hybrid of this for texting, however you want to get the word out. This will get some really nice results. For those of you that are not white label partners, just simply a referral partner, here's a reminder of how you can help people and generate a nice side income. You may even just run into people that just need some side income. My goodness, to earn an extra $100, and it's going to take them less than an hour. It should be 15 minutes, but let's just say it takes them an hour. I mean, where else can they work from home, have no expense, and make an extra $100 an hour with weekly pay? They're legally and ethically, where what we're delivering is valuable, it's real, it's credible. Again, our program is FTC compliant. We have a legal team that's doing this. We've been offering this 60-day credit sweep since January of 2021. So we're now, a year and a half into it. Consistent, great results, and it works. It works. All right. Anyone else have questions? Oh, sir, I was asking about category on Craigslist. And so you could play around, depending upon your target market. I think there's a category for services offered, and you could choose under that. Craigslist used to be free. I think a lot of markets now it's like $5 to post. And of course, we're not making any money off of that. But my goodness, who wouldn't spend $5 to post this and have the ability to generate, $100 times X, the number of conversions, or if you're a white label partner, even more. All right, and let's see, David asked, when a referral partner client receives email correspondence. Okay, so if you submit someone in, and rather you have them put their own information in or you put it in, what's going to happen is they're going to receive an information packet, which is described here. And so they're going to receive an Adobe information packet to review and to complete. It take them less than 5 minutes. And so that's what you'd want to let them know is, okay, great, you're interested in the free 60-day credit suite. I will put you in the system and you'll be receiving an Adobe information packet to review and complete. That's what you'll tell them. And Adobe emails tend to have pretty high deliverability. All right, and then we typically do send out recordings. So if you are a 60-day credit suite white label partner, then you'll be getting a recording of today's training. If not, obviously you've heard it, and so you're probably good to go. If you're not a referral partner, it's easy to become one, right? 60daycreditsweep.com, fill this out, and you can see that middle box there, which is, I'm interested in getting paid to help others. Let's go ahead and talk about this form a little bit more, because I think some of the questions are revolving around it. So there's 3 options, and that multiple options can be selected. One is to get the information packet via Adobe for myself. The next is to get paid to help others. In other words, they're interested in becoming a white label partner. And then the third scenario is, I just want to receive a free credit consultation. And we do those frequently. I've already done 2 this morning before today's Zoom. And that's where we'll take the individual's credit profile and review it with them and talk about where is your score? How do you look from the perspective of the eyes of the lenders, and then look at why the score is as it is. And in many cases, there's excessive inquiries. In many cases, there might be collection accounts, charge-off accounts, late pays, or other credit issues. And so what we want to do is to help them understand, to educate them, and to increase their credit literacy about why their credit is as it is, and then recommendations of how the credit suite can help. All right. Well, I think we're armed and ready. I mean, what do you take away from this? Here's the recommended content. You can take a picture of it if you need. If you are a white label partner, Credit Suite white label partner, you'll get a copy of this recording to use. Frankly, this information is largely just drawn from 60daycreditsweep.com. It's just rephrasing it. All right. Well, thanks, everyone. Appreciate your time. We'll see you back tomorrow morning. Have a good day. Bye-bye.